What's going on, guys? Music's here, and today I have to apologize for two things. One thing, I apologize for not uploading in a week. I've just been busy really with getting school supplies and stuff like that, getting school clothes, getting my hair cut, do all that stuff that you do before you go back to school. And I also have, I also actually, yesterday I bought a new desk for my room because my old desk was a piece of shit and I needed a new one, so I spent like 2 hours yesterday that I should have just done a commentary and then uploaded and then, built the desk. But spent 2 hours building the desk, which was like a catastrophe because the fucking instructions were like, you know, I don't even know how to fucking phrase the way the instructions were written out. It was ridiculous shit. I finally got the desk built, brought it into my room, got everything set up. But this is a gameplay not by me, but by my brother. And, Legit Bandit, he gets a nasty, hardcore team deathmatch gameplay here. And the reason I don't have my own gameplay is just because I've just been really, I've just been busy lately, and when I am home, when I am playing Xbox, I'm usually actually playing Borderlands with my friend Matt. And yeah, me and him are friends again. We worked out our differences, so yeah, and I actually probably should put him back in my sub box so you guys can check him out. But he recently has made the decision to switch his channel over to single player rather than what he does now, which is game battle stuff. He's gonna be switching over to single player, let's plays, and stuff like that. So if you guys are into that, definitely check him out. I will put his link in the description, and he will be in my sub box. So check him out. He'll definitely be putting up some good stuff. I think he's doing a Spider-Man let's play. Spider-Man 64 Let's Play, which will be pretty cool. But I got some depressing news, which really pissed me off. Me and Matt recently got into Borderlands, like I was saying before, and we found out that Borderlands 2 was coming out September 1st. And me and him were like super psyched. We're gonna pre-order it. We were gonna go get it. We were gonna do a bunch of stuff, with YouTube with it and stuff like that. We were so psyched. And then, me and him are playing Borderlands, and it was actually just about 2 hours ago. His mom called him. He answered the phone, and his mom goes, "Well, Borderlands doesn't come out until next year, right?" And I guess she was doing something. She found out somehow. I don't know. And Matt told me, and I was like, "Are you fucking kidding me? It's September 1st next year? Like that's fucking ridiculous." And here's what I think on the matter. Why would you make an exact date for a game if it doesn't come out for another year? Now, usually you'll find out, like, if you're going to advertise the game, say, like, oh, it comes out, 2012, September 2012 or something like that, or around then or something like that. That makes sense. But to make an exact date, like, when the game is going to come out a year from now, I was like, are you kidding me? Like, I mean, I'm sure I'm not the only one who's made this mistake. Like, I mean, granted, it was a stupid mistake. When we found out, we both kind of felt like idiots. I mean, we were just like, oh, okay, wow. So, expect some Borderlands stuff. Me and him might do a Borderlands dual com on something, maybe even a live com of it. Who knows? But yeah, expect some stuff with that. In terms of COD goes, I haven't really been playing too much, but I'm gonna try and start getting back into it. I've been editing a lot of stuff, so I might upload some mini edits just of different stuff like that. Whether it's mini edit episodes that I start up. I don't know. I don't really play COD all that much anymore just because I'm so busy and, hopefully when school starts up and I start getting back into the flow of, waking up early, going to bed at whatever time, hopefully I'll be starting to get up regular stuff like I have used to. But just right now, stuff's hectic. I'm just trying to get all the stuff I need for school and, it's hectic, but I really do. I feel bad for not uploading. I was just like, I was on yesterday on my YouTube, and I was like, fuck, I really, really need to upload. But sorry about that, guys. And I have a question for you guys. Now, I told you that Matt is switching his channel to single player stuff. Is that something you guys would want to see from me? And I'm not copying Matt. I'm more so just curious because I always have been a fan of doing Let's Plays, but no one ever seems to want to watch them. And I love input from you guys, but like, I mean, it's just. And I'm sorry about the Fallout Let's Play. That got all fucked up because of memory on my computer. But in the next week or so, I'm going to be purchasing an external hard drive that will hold all my Let's Play stuff. So that'll be good. But like I said, if you guys want to see that stuff, let me know. I love doing it. It is a lot of fun, and I have a lot of games in mind. One of the games that I really want to do is GTA 4: The Ballad of Gay Tony Let's Play. That's one I really want to do. Another one that I really want, I pretty much have all the Grand Theft Auto DLCs and the game itself. I want to do a lot of stuff with Grand Theft Auto, but again, it's that's a long stuff. So it's like I want to know if you guys want to see that, just because like, you know, it's I put a lot of work into it. You know, it's a lot of you sit down for about 2 hours and record. You know, you gotta obviously sync up your voice, then you gotta clip it out, you gotta render it. So it's a lot of work, it's a lot of memory and stuff like that. And you know, I love doing it, but I only want to do it if you guys want to see it. You know, and I'm not like trying to say like, tell me what you guys want to see. I don't know. You know, I mean, you know, I know what you guys want to see. You guys want to see COD. You know, and personally, I don't like that. I don't like the fact that, you know, and I'm not asking you guys. I'm not saying I hate you, my subscribers. I love my subscribers. It's just sometimes some of you are like COD, elitists. You know, you guys are like only COD, only COD, only COD, and it's like you guys need to open up your horizons, you know, because like there are really some awesome games out there and that you're never going to experience if you're only, you know, that kid who only plays first-person shooters. You know, and it's just it ticks me off sometimes because you see these freaking what's the word Jesus, I can't remember that. It starts with an E. You see these, there we go, elitists, you know, just fucking. And if you don't know what an elitist is, it's like, you know, for example, like there are some PC elitists out there. You'll find a lot of them on Counter-Strike. You know, they're gonna say, "Oh, PC is the best only." You know, console sucks. PC forever. You know, you're gonna find a lot of kids like that all the time. So I mean, it's like, you know, it's just I don't like kata. I can't remember this word. Fuck. I can't stand kata. Oh my god. I'm sorry. This is going such a awry. Like I was doing good and now I'm like fucking up. Uh, the only kids who love COD, and I don't like that. I want to find, you know, I really like the subs that I have that are just open to everything. And there's a lot of you out there, and I wish that some of you who are you know, are COD elitists would just open your horizons a little bit, you know. Um, but yeah, if you guys have any games in mind that you want to see Let's Plays of, definitely give me a clue. Tell me about them, you know, because I have a couple of games in mind, but there are a lot of games out there that I don't know about, obviously, and it would be awesome if you guys can tell me about them, whether they're RPG games, first-person shooter games, you know, even if it's like a COD 4 single-player Let's Play, which I probably wouldn't do, but, you know, whatever. You know, I have some PC stuff that I could do. I actually have a Counter-Strike gameplay that I could show you guys. Oh, another thing I saw. I recently saw a Counter-Strike Global Offensive gameplay. And if you want to see, just search Global Offensive Game, you know, Counter-Strike Global Offensive Gameplay. You'll find it. And my thoughts on it is it looks a lot like Counter-Strike revamped, which is a good thing. You know, the only thing I don't like about it, if you have seen the gameplay of it, the crosshairs. I don't like the crosshairs because it's like the normal COD. It's like Left 4 Dead 2 crosshairs, and then it's like a square around it. It looks really, it's funny looking. I don't know how I feel about it. You know, hopefully maybe there's a choice like to take that off or to change up the thing. I know on PC a lot of times with Source, especially with Source games, but this isn't. Now that I think about it, this isn't a Source game. I don't think it is, at least. If you know, if as far as my knowledge goes, Source Counter-Strike Global Offensive isn't going to be a Source game. But now I'm like confused though. Maybe it will be. Let me know in the comments if it is, and if you have proof of it, definitely link me because I'll give you a shout out because I'm curious. And oy vey. And recently, my little group I'm a part of, I guess if that's what you want to call it, have really gotten into Hardcore Headquarters on Black Ops. I've played with them on it like 3 or 4 times. It's pretty fun. They drop nasty scores. They drop like, you know, 55 and like 4. I mean, you know, I'm there going like 25 and 8, like, yeah. You know, like, I mean, I've never been one to pub stomp that hard. It's not that I'm bad at the game. I've just never been one to pub stomp, you know. I like to have fun with the game, and sometimes pub stomping entails like a lot of camping and stuff like that, and it's just, I feel guilty. I feel like such a cockhead if I'm just sitting in a corner, like, come on, bitch. You know, if there's someone who can pub stomp, you know, go like 60 and 4 and not, you know, not be camping for a second, you know, then they're obviously with machinima, you know, someone like Hutch or C. Anders or something like that, you know. But yeah, that's the end of the commentary, guys. Coming to a close. I'll talk to you guys later. Again, let me know what games you want to see, and peace out, guys.